This is London.
These are dangerous days.
We've had one semi-final, we're going to have a semi-final after the next contest. So the next match is not part of the tournament. Does anybody remember the Kendo Nagasaki? One of the greatest masked men this country has ever seen. Nagasaki is scared of the masked man you're about to see now. He refuses to accept his challenge, so he's got an open challenge this evening. So let's hit the music and bring out a first wrestler, please.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is an open challenge from the mysterious Dark Lord. You heard LDN promoter Sanjay Bagga say even Kendo Nagasaki is wary of this gentleman, as well he might be. Very little is known about him, and that's just how he likes it. He is a mysterious masked wrestler. Many rumours fly about this young man. Well, I say young man, he could well be hundreds of years old for all we know. As I said, many rumours fly about him. Many have speculated, does he come from the Orient? Is he British? Is he even from this dimension? Who can say? One thing we know for sure is once he steps inside the squared circle, he can go with the best of him. There are few more violent and more commanding in the ring than the Dark Lord. Just look at the way he walks, look at the way he moves. An intimidating presence, to be sure. Some believe him to have mystical powers. Some believe him to be not of this earthly dimension. Others say it's all mind games. It's just a way of intimidating and getting underneath the skin of opponents. Who can say for sure? One thing I do know, though, I wouldn't like to meet the Dark Lord down a dark alley. Well, I don't think he's got a single fan in the building. By the same token, I don't think he could give a jot.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the international man of mystery, the Dark Lord.
The international man of mystery. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today an open issue was laid out by the Dark Lord. We have got one wrestler's accepted, so let's hit the music for his opponent, please.
Well, one wrestler was either brave or foolish enough to answer the open challenge. Let's find out who it was. Sid Parker has answered the challenge. But how will he fare against the international man of mystery, the Dark Lord? You know, a lot of people have answered open challenges laid down by the Dark Lord in towns up and down the United Kingdom, and nobody has ever won one. Will Sid Parker be the first to unseat the Dark Lord?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is a 2 out of 3 falls contest. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout decide the winner. Introducing first, he is the Dark Lord. And from Sydney, Australia, this is Sid Parker.
Well, the referee checking on both men. No response. No response from the Dark Lord, but I'll take it as read that he's ready. It's his open challenge, let's not forget. And Sid Parker, a young star who recently up and left Australia to make a name for himself in the United Kingdom, and more specifically LDN Wrestling. He said that LDN Wrestling has the best wrestling in the world, and that is why he has left his country, his home country of Australia, and come over to the UK. He's a young man making his way in the world, but has he bitten off more than he can chew? Taking on the Dark Lord. Oh, he goes for a knife-edge chop and misses. Dark Lord finally sees the opening he was looking for, but Parker might just be too quick. Parker gets the takedown. Dark Lord comes off the ropes and catches Parker. Had him over the shoulders, but Parker gets a roll-up. The shoulders are down and a 2 count. And oh my goodness, what an upset. Sid Parker in... Sid Parker in under 2 minutes scores the first fall, but the Dark Lord doesn't let him rest for one moment. The Dark Lord attacking him even before the second bell and sending Sid Parker to the outside. Parker now posted on the steel ring post, and there's more steel barricades between the fans and the ring, and not much room for fighting. And there you see the Dark Lord making the most of those barriers, and again into the steel ring post. And Sid Parker's going to be wishing he was back on Bombay Beach. I was going to say, perhaps the only reason Sid Parker was brave enough to answer this open challenge is because the legend of the Dark Lord hadn't quite reached Australia yet. Credit to the young star for not backing down. But now the fight has gone to the outside. He is finding the Dark Lord tough going. If you look at the Dark Lord, there is very little wasted motion. He doesn't run. He doesn't move very quickly. He just gets the job done. Parker, though, has him rested on a chair and clotheslines him nearly into those steps, going up into the crowd. I've said it before, but when you buy a front row ticket to an LDN event, you never know exactly who or what. You never know who or what might end up in your lap. Well, a public warning there for Sid Parker, but quite frankly, I'd say it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. But either way, this referee has to get this matchup back under control and back in the ring, because that is just too much. A body slam on the outside to the hard wooden floor. And Sid Parker now in a world of trouble. And quite frankly, I'm surprised. Oh my! A leg drop from the ring apron to the outside from the Dark Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Lord receives his first.
And a public warning finally for the Dark Lord as well. As I was saying, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But right now, this referee just needs to get the matchup back in the ring. The Dark Lord puts that chair down, but he's not happy about it. He hoists Parker up. And this doesn't look good. He was going to throw him shoulder first into the turnbuckle. But instead he got posted himself. Into the big steel pole holding up the ring. And now they are fighting on the stage here in St Albans. It's not quite the Sydney Opera House, but it's a great venue nonetheless. And my goodness, they're fighting now into the backstage area. I'm hoping our cameras will be able to follow them wherever they go. Parker now has the Dark Lord in trouble, but the Dark Lord reverses. They're on the top of that stage. Oh my! He's spinning him round. Oh my! Right on the stage. He dropped him back first. The weight of the Dark Lord crushing the body of Sid Parker. I thought they were going to go through that stage. A heart-stopping moment of action there from the Dark Lord. And Sid Parker, he hasn't moved. He has not moved. He could get counted out. He might get counted out for this fall and the next. The ring announcer checking on Parker. And to his credit, he's crawling back towards the ring, but I don't think he's going to make it. And no, there it is. There it is, the second and equalizing fall via countout goes to the Dark Lord. And Parker still making his way back into the ring. To his credit, he's back on his feet. I thought he'd be done for the night. But after a flash pin in less than 120 seconds, the Dark Lord has finally equalized this contest. Oh, big boot to the chops. And Parker goes down hard. He was barely back up at all. There's a cover and he didn't get it. Parker's still got some fight left. He's still showing some heart and determination. I thought Parker was done for after that devastating maneuver on the stage. But he's clearly still got some heart. But so far, this third fall has been all the Dark Lord. The Lord drops a knee, hooks the leg. He doesn't hook the leg. There's a cover. I was saying he hooked the leg. He actually didn't hook the leg. If he had, this one might be over. But instead, Parker kicks out. And the fans now getting behind this young Australian. But he seems to be outclassed by the Dark Lord, who once again sends him to the outside. Now come on, referee. Someone could get seriously hurt here. Parker may already be seriously injured. And thank goodness the referee stepped in when he did. Or Parker might have got a chair through the skull for good measure. But how do you control a man like the Dark Lord? He plays by his own rules. He does what he wants to do. And very few people are able to stop him. To his eternal credit, Sid Parker is one of the few people ever to even get a single pinfall on him. But since that second fall when the fight went to the outside and Parker got slammed on the stage, this has been all the Dark Lord. We might be looking at another count-out victory here in the second fall. But this time Parker just beats the count. One fall apiece now. Parker won, the Dark Lord won. This next fall will decide the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Lord receives his second and final public warning.
Well, a second and final public warning to the Dark Lord for that big scissor kick in the corner. But again, it did a lot of damage. We've seen it before. Sometimes a wrestler will give up a public warning in order to inflict some big damage on his opponent. Parker with a lucky break kick to the midsection. Needs to follow up. He's getting some knees to the head. The Dark Lord down to one knee. Parker off the ropes. And a beautiful kick to the face of the Dark Lord. Rolls over for the cover. He hooks the leg, but still just a 2 count. Parker showing a lot of guts, a lot of heart, but he's taken so much punishment in this contest. I don't know if he can continue. Dark Lord hoists him over the shoulders. Sid with a roll up. The shoulders down for 2 only. Only a 2 count. Parker now changing tack, looking for a submission hold. He's got a sharpshooter-like maneuver on. He's begging the Dark Lord to tap. He's asking him to submit. But the Dark Lord not giving up at all. And he's got that mask on. We can't see his face. Is he in pain? Has he passed out? We just don't know. No, the Dark Lord seems to be hoisting himself up to his elbows. He's reaching across to that bottom rope. Sid Parker trying to pull him back. But the Dark Lord reaches the bottom rope and the hold is broken. Parker now frustrated. What's it going to take to keep the Dark Lord down? Parker going up top. It's a sign of desperation. Goes for a foot stomp, but he saw the Dark Lord had moved. Was able to land on his feet, but gets caught with a big backbreaker. Across the knee of the Lord. The Lord hooks the leg. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Parker still kicking out. And the Dark Lord now showing some frustration with the referee. And the referee doing well not to be intimidated by the Dark Lord. But Sid Parker in a lot of trouble. Back up to his feet, catches the Dark Lord on the top rope. We don't see the Dark Lord go up top very often, and that's exactly why. He got caught by Sid Parker. Parker now up top. He's going to try one of those high-risk maneuvers, but he's got caught. He's got caught by the Dark Lord, and he did that move off the stage earlier on. Now he's done it off the top rope. Surely Parker won't kick out of this one, and he doesn't. It's all over. The Dark Lord scoring the 3 count. And picking up the 3rd and deciding fall. The Dark Lord beating Sid Parker 2 falls to 1. And winning his open challenge. What a devastating display of power and intensity from the international man of mystery, the Dark Lord. We still don't know any more about him than we did half an hour ago. And he's still not finished. He's still not finished. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. Somebody's got to stop this man. No! A 3rd time. And we need to get some help out here for Sid Parker. Sid Parker has taken that finishing move of the Dark Lord 3 times. in the ring, on the stage, and even off the top turnbuckle. We need to clear the ring. We need to get the Dark Lord out of here. And we might need to get some medical assistance for Sid Parker. The Dark Lord picking up the win, 2 falls to 1. But what a gutsy display by Sid Parker. What a show of determination, of heart, of fire. But in the end, it wasn't enough. Maybe another day it will be. But for today, the Dark Lord remains undefeated. And he's still not finished. He's still not finished with Parker. Parker, you've got to get out of the ring. You've got to get out of there. We have got to get the Dark Lord out of the ring. We've got to get him out of the building. Sid Parker needs help. We need to get some trainers out here. We need to get another referee out here. We've got to help Sid Parker to the back. Yeah, you've won your match. You're still undefeated. Congratulations, of course, to the Dark Lord. But come on, show some heart. Show some human compassion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sid Parker, you will possibly break the rules.
Sid Parker, determined to leave under his own steam. Back up to his feet, but he's getting some assistance from the trainers, from the referee. A courageous display. A hard-fought battle. But in the end, the win goes to the Dark Lord.
Once again, Sid Parker.